welcome to our second show of It Came from Nashville, hosted by me, Tonya Watts. This is our second show, and it's a very special show. It really is. Today's guest was a big part of It Came from Nashville when we first started back in 2000. He is It Came from Nashville, and if he still lived in Hollywood today, he would be co-hosting this show with me. However, he does not live here anymore, so he flew in town just for us, and I'm so thankful. My first 50 shows that I did as a country singer, he would get up and do a duet with me and sing with me, and he really just comforted me and made me feel so comfortable on stage. And a big part of who I am today really is all about my guest today, and that is Waylon Payne. He went on to do many movies, and we'll talk about that today. He's starred in movies, he's released records, he's just really, really awesome, and you're gonna love him. If you don't already love him, you will love him by the end of this show, I promise. Also, today's show is sponsored by Daisy Hemp, an all-natural skincare line. It's Dead Sea Minerals and hemp seed oil. And what kind of entrepreneur would I be if I didn't sponsor my own TV show? So it's actually my skincare line. I make the product myself. It's really awesome. It really works. And go place your order today. Okay, let's get started with the next portion of my show. I look forward to introducing to you the great Waylon Payne. Wear daisy hemp on my face, 'cause I got lines I need to erase. So I studied the Dead Sea and the power of the hemp seed. Daisy hemp helped me feel beautiful. Hi, welcome back to the next portion of our show with my amazing guest, Waylon Payne.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Here we are.
We did it.
We got us a TV show, Betty Sue.
Oh, Betty Sue, we did it. What's happening?
Not much, not much. So, you have a new movie out.
We did, yes we did.
Will you tell us a little bit about your movie?
I will.
Okay.
It was called...
Boy, I'm just jumping right into
you go
it.
for it, baby. It was called The Identical, and it was released in September. We've got the DVD coming out January the 15th. It's on City of Peace / Universal Films. And it's Ray Liotta and Ashley Judd and Seth Green and Joey Pants and myself. And it's a really, really, really inspirational story. It got kind of panned by the reviewers and everything, but that's okay. It's got a good message, and it's has a lot to do with fathers and sons and their relationships. And at the particular time that we did it and we shot it, I was in need of a little bit of help in that area. And it's just a spiritual thing. It's really nice. So check it out. It's called The Identical. Ray Liotta, Ashley Judd, and me, Waylon Payne.
Where'd you get that?
And me, Waylon Payne.
And me. It's all about me. That's awesome. So, I was looking you up online and stuff, and I saw where your hair's like way up here. Was that a wig, or was that your hair?
That's my hair. That's my hair.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, you know how I let it grow long sometimes. Well, it was a little bit longer, and yeah, that was all done with a curling iron and a lot of spackle and.
I laughed. Well, it's very similar. Waylon here also plays Jerry Lee Lewis in Walk the Line, the Johnny Cash movie. And you kind of got some crazy hair in that movie too.
Well, yeah, that was a wig, because I got all stressed out, and sometimes when I get stressed out, I'll take it out on my hair.
Well,
and I did.
Women do that a lot.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably one step away from a woman.
You probably are. That's probably why I like you.
That's good.
I tend to like those metro men. I'm just kidding. I don't know why. Okay, so we're going to show a clip from Walk the Line on his cool little role, and enjoy.
That's right, kiss his ass.
Hey, Jerry Lee, your mama know you're out.
You know.
Okay, so the movie Walk the Line. So will you tell us a little bit about booking that part and about making that movie? I mean, that's a classic movie. It's going to be around
Isn't
like
it?
forever. It's like going to be.
It really
I
makes
mean, you're
me
in
happy.
one of those movies like Dirty Dancing.
I know. Or
you
Coal Miner's Daughter.
Or Coal Miner's
I got a Coal
Daughter.
Miner's Daughter, buddy. It's really awesome.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. Okay, I was, you know me. We've known each other for a long, long time. Since probably 1999, maybe.
98, 99.
98, 99, yeah. Here's the deal. I was out here, of course, you know, we were all writing songs and all of us were basically trying to get a record deal, trying to figure out what we were going to do with our lives and each following our dream. And Walk the Line happened after I had finished recording my record, and I got the record deal, and we were waiting for the record to come out, and I got a call from a friend of mine in Nashville saying, hey, you need to check this out. They're looking for musicians to play classic musicians in this Johnny Cash film, and there are lots of parts, and I want you to go in and audition for it. That was my buddy Frank Wing, who was my agent for a while. So I went in with the specific intention of auditioning for Waylon Jennings, and I went in, and it was a great meeting with the casting director, and I got a call back, and in the time between getting the call back and going to the callback, I'd read the script, and Jerry Lee Lewis was just really, it was a really cool part, you know, and for some reason I thought, you know, that might be more my speed, you know, and so I went into the callback, and James Mangold, who was just an incredible director. I was so fortunate to have been able to work with them. James said, you know, we know you came in and auditioned for Waylon, but we'd really like to. I think maybe he seconded it. I threw out there, I would really like to maybe read for Jerry Lee, and he was like, well, that's kind of what we were thinking as well. And so we read some lines, and he said, can you play piano? And I said, yes, I can.
I was going to say, I was there. I remember.
Yes, I can.
I was blown away because you had not played piano.
No, I'd
and
never.
You learned, and you're so talented. You learned in like 24 hours how to like play piano.
We did that. That's
I
a true
remember.
story.
I know.
That is
I
a
was
very
there.
true story.
I was there.
He said, do you know how to play piano? I said, yes, I do. And he said, well, we need a tape tomorrow. Can you bring me a tape back tomorrow of you playing? Mike Wells, who was my manager at the time, came over and ran the video camera, and I sang "I'm Not Lisa," and then I sang a little bit of "Whole Lot of Shaking Going On," and I got really into it because I was a little high, and I fell off my stool, and James later told me that was what got me that role, was because it was just good.
That's awesome. That's a great story. Well, will you sing a song for us?
Sure, what do you want to
Okay,
hear?
because we'll still continue to talk, but I mean,
All right.
and I know you're a great actor, and
Well.
you've done other movies, and we're going to talk about that. But your singing, come on, Bubba, your singing is amazing. And is that tuned?
Oh yeah, I spent an
We
hour
used to
tuning
always
that.
laugh at Waylon because
Yeah.
it's like he's known for having a slightly out of tune guitar and making it sound great. And he's the only person that could do it. It was like you wouldn't. It was just like part of Waylon's charm.
What do you want to hear?
Well, can we do something off The Drifter?
You know, we're gonna.
The Drifter was an album he did back in the day here in Los Angeles and produced by Keith
2004.
Gaddis. And it's my favorite record of all time. It really is. And
Bless your heart.
And if I ever, like I said, was stranded on an island, this would be the one record that I would want. It just means a lot
What's
to
your
me.
favorite song on the record?
Well, I like them all. I like Ain't Got No Match. But there's so many songs for you to sing. How about you just sing a little bit of so many songs?
All right, we got it. Yeah, I can sing a little bit of that song.
Okay, awesome.
You remember how it starts?
Do you?
Just a while ago I thought I had it all, but it all fell to pieces in the early fall when she moved on. Now there's a light that's shining bright outside my door. Oh, but I don't get the luck to forget what it's burning for. Oh, but she is gone. Oh, she is gone. She's gone. That's a little bit of that one.
I love that.
You like that?
I love that. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm starting over. Sorry. Well, hosted by me, Tonya Watts. This is. Okay.
I look like Elvis today. What's up with that? How come I've got Elvis's face?
Did we make it not?
No, I'm not gonna do that. Quit trying to demeanor me. You're demeanoring me. Make me shave. I had a full beard. I look like Willie Rainsford.
Pause for a minute and start back over.
Wait a minute.
Okay, baby, see. Stop that growling. You sound like a daggone bar growling.
Just a while.
Was my intro okay?
Oh, you were great. You're natural.
Oh,
Where's the curtain and the band? Don't I walk out somewhere from something?
Does it matter that he's so much taller up than me? Because I noticed, like, at some points, like, it's like his
It's
head
just
cut
because I'm
off.
tall and handsome.
Well, I'm the shortest thing on the planet, so.
God, I look so handsome. When did that happen?
I don't know who's prettier.
I don't
me or
know.
you.
Well, I know who's prettier. Let me see that picture. Is it any good?
I'm happy to redo all of that.